Prince Andrew's very public scandal, their parents' messy divorce, and fears of being ostracized from the royal family, Princess Beatrice and Eugenie have faced some serious struggles. Princess Beatrice is happily married to Edoardo Mapelli Mazzi, with whom she welcomed daughter Sienna in 2021. But before the princess started dating Edo, she was reportedly smitten with a man named Dave Clark. Beatrice and Clark dated for nearly a decade, and she even moved across the Atlantic to live with him in New York. They ended up calling it quits in 2016. It would seem that the relationship abruptly came to end because the pair were on totally different pages. Rumor has it that Beatrice was ready to take the next step in their relationship and get engaged, but Clark wasn't. A source told Express in 2016, Beatrice has become a lot more assertive and confident recently. She gave Dave an ultimatum, but it backfired because he did not ask her to marry him. As a result, Beatrice and Clark broke up. At the time, a friend told the Daily Beast, "To be honest, it caught us by surprise. I always thought it was hard to see how Dave could not marry her, as they had been together so long." To add insult to injury, Clark met the woman he would later marry just 2 months after splitting up with Princess Beatrice, per Page 6. The November 2021 christening of Princess Eugenie and Jack Brookbank's son, August, was tragically overshadowed when Jack's father, George, died. George had reportedly been ill for quite some time, and he sadly passed away a few days before his grandson was christened. At the time, a source told the Daily Mail, George had been in hospital with COVID last year, and it was not the same after that. He had been unwell for some time. It's been a difficult time for Jack losing his father before the christening. To support Jack and Eugenie at a difficult time, the Queen attended August's christening, even though she was being extra cautious about COVID, per People. Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice's parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, split in 1992 when the sisters were still young. As a result, Beatrice and Eugenie's childhood were greatly affected by the breakdown of their family. In a Channel 5 documentary about the princesses, royal expert Tom Quinn explained, Beatrice and Eugenie had a very odd childhood, where their parents were, on the face of it, remained friends, but they were seeing other people from quite early on.
And I think that was probably damaging in a subtle kind of long-lasting way.
The most difficult part of the breakup for princesses was likely the fallout between their mother and the rest of the royal family. While Sarah and Andrew have always remained cordial, the rest of the royal family has reportedly been less accommodating. According to The Express, Sarah's frequent tabloid exploits soured her relationship with the royals, which put her daughters in a tough position. In many ways, Beatrice and Eugenie were forced to live two very different lives, caught between the formal royal family and their often informal mother. In Channel 5 documentary, When Fergie Met the Monarchy, royal expert Tom Quinn explained,
The wild side of them can come out when they're with Sarah, and it certainly does.
When they were younger, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie were always close with their cousins, Prince William and Prince Harry. The close relationship stemmed from the bond their mothers, Princess Diana and Sarah Ferguson, shared. Diana and Sarah were very close friends, and their children spent a lot of time together. Sadly, that reportedly came to an immediate halt when Sarah released her book, My Story, in 1996, in which she claimed to have developed plantar warts after wearing Diana's shoes. In her 2022 book, The Palace Papers, Tina Brown claimed that Diana supposedly plotted to banish Eugenie and Beatrice from interacting with her sons. Tragically, Diana died in 1997 before ever making peace with Ferguson. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar in 2007, Ferguson said, "And the saddest thing, at the end, we hadn't spoken for a year, though I never knew the reason, except that once Diana got something in her head." After Prince Andrew's association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein was brought to light, life changed drastically for Beatrice and Eugenie. In 2022, Andrew settled a lawsuit with Virginia Giuffre, who alleged that the prince had sexually assaulted her when she was just 17 years old. As a result, it was announced that Prince Andrew would step away from his royal duties. It was also rumored that Prince William and the then Prince Charles made the decision as they were next in line for the throne. Per the Daily Mail, despite the very public scandal, Andrew's daughters stood by his side, with a source telling The Express. Princesses Eugenie and Beatrice are seemingly struggling to remain cordial with Prince William Catherine and Charles. The tension allegedly stemmed from fears that Charles would completely ostracize Eugenie and Beatrice when he became king, which didn't happen. Still, it's clear that Prince Andrew's legal troubles had a devastating effect on his children. Prince Andrew's very public fall from grace deeply affected both of his daughters, but it's been reported that Beatrice is especially close with her father. In late 2019, a source told Us Weekly, Bea is talking to her dad most days. Eugenie is also going through hell with it all. Beatrice and Eugenie reportedly threw their unwavering support behind their father in the face of his problems. However, Princess Beatrice has allegedly struggled to watch her father be ostracized for his official role within the royal family. A body language expert told The Mirror that Beatrice appeared to be overcome with emotion watching her father escort Queen Elizabeth II down the aisle at Prince Philip's memorial in 2021. It would seem that the Queen's rare public showing of familial affection in the face of public scrutiny was extremely meaningful for the princess.